Lesson 18. The sentence. Sentence, a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate, and makes complete sense by itself is a sentence. Kinds of sentences: the simple sentence, the compound sentence, the complex sentence, the compound complex sentence. The simple sentence, a sentence which contains only one clause, is known as a simple sentence. Example: Hadi is happy. The compound sentence, such a sentence, which contains two or more coordinate clauses, is known as a compound sentence. Example: I have been trying to open this packet for the last half an hour, but it has been taped all over too tightly. The complex sentence, such a sentence, which consists of one main clause and one or more than one subordinate clause, is called a complex sentence. Example: I have promised her that I will help her on the day of the party although I don't know how to cook. The compound complex sentence, a sentence which consists of two or more coordinate clauses and one or more than one subordinate clause, is called a compound complex sentence. Example: Reena, who is my friend, lives in Kolkata, and Jack, who is also a friend of mine, lives in Mumbai. A. Change the verb in one of the sentences into a participle or participle phrase. 1. He sprang up. He sped away. Answer: He sprang up and sped away. 2. I received no response. I called out loudly again. Answer: I called out loudly again as I received no response. 3. He was exhausted. He decided to stop studying. Answer: He decided to stop studying because he was exhausted. 4. He injured his leg. He stopped playing football. Answer: He stopped playing football because he injured his leg. 5. The police arrived on the scene. The crowd melted away. Answer: As the police arrived on the scene, the crowd melted away. B. Combine each of the following pairs of simple sentences into one simple sentence, as per the examples shown above. 1. The cow produces milk. Milk is a valuable food. Answer: Milk is a valuable food produced by the cow. 2. He showed me his painting. It's a beautiful work of art. Answer: He showed me his beautiful painted work of art. 3. Gitanjali is a collection of short poems. Tagore won the Nobel Prize for it. Answer: Tagore won the Nobel Prize for Gitanjali is a collection of short poems. 4. Jawaharlal Nehru died in 1964. He was the first Prime Minister of India. Answer: The first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, died in 1952. 5. Mr. Joydeep Mukherjee is the chief guest at our Prize Day function. He is the chairman of the Oxford Group of Educational Publishers. Answer: Mr. Joydeep Mukherjee is the chairman of the Oxford Group of Educational Publishers who is chief guest at our Prize Day function. 6. It rained heavily. We had to stay indoors. Answer: We had to stay indoors as it rained heavily. 7. He was selfish. He didn't have any friends. Answer: He didn't have any friends because he was selfish. 8. We admire him. He is very intelligent. Answer: He is admired for his intelligence. 9. The criminal confessed to his crime. He got a lighter punishment. Answer: The criminal got a lighter punishment due to his confession. 10. He wants to marry a girl from the USA. His father is opposed to this. Answer: His father was opposed to him marrying a girl from the USA. C. Combine each of the following pairs of simple sentences into one simple sentence. Follow the given prompts. 1. He realized that he was defeated. He immediately surrendered. Use a participle. Answer: Realizing that he was defeated, he immediately surrendered. 2. William Shakespeare died in 1616. He was the greatest English dramatist. Use phrase in apposition. Answer: William Shakespeare, the greatest English dramatist, died in 1616. 3. The soldiers defended their post. It was a courageous act on their part. Use an adverb. Answer: The soldiers defended their post courageously. 4. We are going to the café. John is celebrating his birthday party there. Use phrase beginning with the preposition at. Answer: We are going to the cafe at John's birthday party. 5. The police acted very quickly. This prevented further damage. Infinitive. Answer. The police acted very quickly to prevent further damage. 6. People have lost faith in him. They suspect his behavior. Use an adjective. Answer. People lost faith in him because of his suspicious behavior. 7. The thief stole money from a bank. He fled to Mumbai. Use a participle phrase. Answer. The thief stole money from a bank before fleeing to Mumbai. 8. He thinks about others. This quality of his is appreciated by others. Change one verb into a noun. Answer. He gets appreciation for thinking about others. 9. Rover passed away in a road accident last evening. Rover was my pet dog. Use a phrase in apposition. Answer. Rover, my pet dog, passed away in a road accident last evening. 10. They were told to vacate the building. They left immediately. Use a participle phrase. Answer. They left immediately as they were told to vacate the building. D. Circle the coordinating conjunction in each of the sentences given below. 1. He is hardworking but impatient with the laziness of others. Answer. But. 2. She is not very intelligent, yet she is among the top 10 in her class. Answer. Yet. 3. It began to rain, so we ran into the house. Answer. So. 4. The film we saw was not entertaining, nor was it informative. Answer. No. 5. For my birthday I will get a laptop or a mobile phone. Answer. Or A. Combine the following simple sentences to form compound sentences using appropriate coordinating conjunctions. You may need to change the word order in the new sentences, but do not alter the essential meaning of the sentences. 1. A. The children's mother told them to do their homework. B. They did not listen to her. C. She got very angry. Answer. The children's mother told them to do their homework but they didn't listen and she got very angry. 2. A. You may go to your friend's house. B. You may work on your project together. C. You may not watch television while you are there. Answer. You may go to your friend's house and work on your project but you may not watch television while you are there. 3. A. She was rude to her teacher. B. She was punished. C. She was unhappy. D. She was not sorry for what she had done. Answer. She was rude to her teacher so she was punished and was unhappy but was not sorry for what she had done. F. Fill in the blanks in the sentences given below with the correct subordinating conjunction or relative pronoun. 1. The scientist won the physics Nobel Prize is a former student of my school. Answer. Who? 2. She is crying her father scolded her. Answer. Because. 3. You have to do what I say you agree with me or not. Answer. Whether. 4. You cannot get a job as a teacher you earn a teaching diploma. Answer. Unless. 5. You enter the principal's office you must knock on the door. Answer. When. 6. This is the book I bought for you yesterday. Answer. That. 7. You need to get your driving license quickly you can start driving your new car. Answer. So that. 8. You may leave the room you have completed your work. Answer. After. 9. He has many friends, no one visited him when he was ill. Answer. Although. 10. We can go you have to choose the movie. Answer. But. G. Classify the following sentences as compound or complex. 1. It does not seem to be a difficult problem, but I am stuck. Answer. Compound. 2. We are not convinced that he deserves to win the first prize. Answer. Complex. 3. If you would like to visit the museum, please give me a call. Answer. Complex. 4. Since I came to this city, I have had little time for myself. Answer. Complex. 5. Sada was confident that her speech had moved the audience deeply. Answer. Complex. 6. You have to start taking interest in your studies or you won't pass. Answer. Compound. 7. She knew it was raining, yet she did not take an umbrella. Answer. Compound. 8. Although the beginning was boring, I enjoyed the film. Answer. Complex. 9. I love eating good food, but please don't ask me to cook. Answer. Compound. 10. I'll inform you if my train is late. Answer. Complex. 11. We had to drive very slowly because the roads were wet. Answer. Complex. 12. I practiced very hard before I went for the music exam. Answer. Complex. 13. The food wasn't really good, but I was very hungry, so I ate it. Answer. Compound. 14. I can't understand her because she speaks very fast. Answer. Complex. 15. Paras won the first game and Sonia won the second one. Answer. Compound. H. In each of the following compound complex sentences, underline the independent clause and put a bracket around the dependent clauses. 1. When my mother comes home from work, she teaches the street children who live in our locality. Answer. When my mother comes from work, she teaches the street children who live in our locality. 2. Though I was very tired, I completed my project for I had to submit it the next morning. Answer. Though I was very tired, I completed my project, for I had to submit it the next morning. 3. We left the party early as it was getting late, but we had enjoyed ourselves. Answer. We left the party early, as it was getting late, but we had enjoyed ourselves. 4. Unless you eat nutritious food, you will not be healthy nor will you be happy. Answer. Unless you eat nutritious food, you will not be healthy, nor will you be happy. 5. The farmers who were on a hunger strike began to fall ill, yet they refused to give in. Let's revise. I. Combine each of the following pairs of simple sentences into a single, more interesting simple sentence. 1. The storm ceased. The sun started shining again. Answer. The sun started shining again when the storm ceased. 2. Our history teacher knows a lot about the subject. We are very impressed. Answer. We are very impressed that our history teacher knows a lot about the subject. 3. I have bought a fierce Alsatian dog. It will protect my house from burglars. Answer. I have bought a fierce Alsatian dog to protect my house from burglars. 4. Mr. Bin visited our school yesterday. He is an internationally famous actor. Answer. Mr. Bin, an internationally famous actor, visited our school yesterday. 5. I studied my work thoroughly. I had no difficulty during the exam. Answer. I had no difficulty during the exam because I studied my work thoroughly. 6. He had no money. He couldn't buy even a single roti. Answer. He had no money to buy even a single roti. 7. He is very compassionate. That is what we admire most about him. Answer. We admire him most because he is very compassionate. 8. Mr. Mohan lives in Dehradun. He is the district magistrate. It is a large town. Answer. Mr. Mohan, the district magistrate, lives in Dehradun, which is a large town. 9. He was warned of the danger. He took a different route. Answer. He took a different route as he was warned of the danger. 10. He solved the problem. Everyone praised him for this. Answer. Everyone praised him because he solved the problem. J. In the space provided after each of the following sentences, write C. If it is a complex sentence, CD. If it is a compound sentence, and CC. If you identify it as a compound complex sentence. 1. He loves skiing, yet he does not ski often. Answer. CD. 2. The students did not pay attention in class nor did they do any homework, so they failed in the exams. Answer. CC. 3. I love this city but I have to leave it since I have a new job in Mumbai. Answer. CD. 4. While the lecture was going on, I was waiting for the bus. Answer. C. 5. Even though my grandmother used to tell us wonderful stories, I do not remember most of them. Answer. C. 6. They went out to play but had to return quickly as it began to rain heavily. Answer. CD. 7. The train kept stopping at every station because people kept pulling the chain and we reached Kanpur at 10 o'clock. Answer. CC. 8. Since my brother started going to the gym regularly, he has lost a lot of weight and feels fit and energetic. Answer. CC. 9. The villagers who live at the edge of the forest have never complained about dangers or problems because of wild animals. Answer. C. 10. If you have any doubts about the project, please discuss them with me now because once you start your work, you would have to carry it out on your own. Answer. C.